Good day, guys. Hope you're having an awesome day and making the best of today. We have an awesome, quick 20-minute, not even that, maybe 18-minute core challenge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to include explanations audio-wise, so you might be able to even just tune in and then put the phone down so you don't have to necessarily watch. But plain and simple, I'm going to cover a bunch of exercises. Not going to do more than 2 sets. That'll keep it flowing. That way you're not like, ugh, these again. So that way, if you don't like an exercise, just wait, and then you'll be done with them in a second. So here we go. All right. Let's see. We're good here. Good here as well. All right. Amanda War, thanks for joining. Facebook, thanks for tuning in. We're going to keep it fast. I'm going to do everything timed. I'll give you usually like a 3, 2, 1 go, and then a 3, 2, 1 to finish. So I'm going to use my handy dandy Gym Boss timer, not sponsored. Hashtag. Should be. Hashtag. But yeah, let's get going. We're going to start with a regular plank. The biggest thing about regular planks is trying to drive your elbows towards your toes. Here's what I mean. So in a regular plank, driving and trying to bring your toes and your hands together helps, okay? We're going to hold this for 30 seconds, trying to bring them together, making sure your hips aren't up, squeezing your butt down, trying to brace, breathe normal. Should be able to have a conversation, just like I am with you lovely folks, bracing down as if you're trying to bring your elbows towards your toes. Hold that, hold that. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and good. Laying on your side now. Okay, you're gonna lay perfectly on your side. What I'm looking for in a side plank, ankles, knees, hips, and armpit, all in a straight line, okay? You can have the top hand here, you can have the top hand here, doesn't matter, up to you. We're gonna only hold this for 20 seconds, okay? So perfect side plank, 20 seconds, and go. Okay, similar concept as the forward plank in terms of trying to bring your elbow towards your toe. This time we're trying to bring it towards the bottom ankle, okay? So just a little bit of a difference here. And 5 seconds, and we'll switch sides. 3, 2, 1, and switch. I'll do it so I can face you guys. 3, 2, and go. Hold it, hold it. Okay, perfect side plank here. Again, you should be able to chat with somebody. You shouldn't feel like you're like holding your breath. You should be able to have a conversation. It shouldn't be that windy. And relax. Okay, next, if you're like, man, plank's not really my jam, I'm going to show you a push-up plank. Okay, so the difference about a push-up plank is just it's a little bit longer lever, so it might be a little bit harder. Okay, so you're going to be in a push-up position, just holding, trying to bring your elbows / wrists towards your toes. Here we go. 3, 2, and go. Making sure you brace down, squeeze your hips down as if you're trying to bring your wrists towards your toes. Just bring them down. 10 more seconds. I lied. That was only for 20 seconds. We're going full 30. Now 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. All right. Now, back to the side plank. We're not really going to switch up the side plank too much. There's only one variation that I like to throw in that some people find a little bit more beneficial, and that's to split your stance. So we'll do the same side plank again, but instead of stacking my feet, I'm going to have my top foot in front. Still going to be heel to toe, but in front. 3, 2, and hold. Again, squeeze down, brace down through your hips. Should feel this in your abs. There will be harder versions of planks, and of the side planks, I'm just covering the basics, getting them out of the way. And in this next one, we're just going to go right into the other side. 3, 2, and go. Hold it. You don't have to switch and put your foot in front. You can have your feet stacked. Totally up to you. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and good work there. Okay, next. This one seems really innocent when you're looking like that's it. But the key here, you got to drive your elbows towards your knees. Here's what I mean. We're going to do what's called a reverse crunch isometrically. Let me make sure you guys can see this from the... That's probably better. Okay, so the biggest concept here, drive the elbows towards the knees. So, and if you're super mobile and you're like, I don't feel it, Kev, what you're gonna have to do is bring your elbows higher and hold, okay? Hold this 30 seconds. Ideally, elbows are almost at the top of your knees. Again, if you're super mobile, your shoulders are probably gonna be on the ground. Try to get your shoulder blades off the ground. That's what makes this one kind of terrible. 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. All right, good work there, good work there. Now, next, this one, there's a couple different versions of this. We can do it with the bands. I actually love this one. Without bands, you don't have to use bands. This is called a mermaid, okay? With the mermaids, you can come up with both legs, all right? And take your time on it, or you can come up with one leg, your choice. So here's what we're gonna do. This is the one leg, okay? Kind of a little bit of a Jane Fonda action here. And then both legs, you're kind of crunching up nice and slow and controlled. One thing I will note, your feet should be slightly in front of you. They shouldn't be in a straight line, but you do want to get that hip angle there, okay? Here we go, 3, this is for time, and go. Ten seconds, these add up real quick. Anytime you're doing something for time where you don't necessarily have the same amount of rest, it gets hard. And relax, switching sides, show you guys a different angle. Okay, so now you see how far in front my feet are. Okay, so they really are way in front. Here we go, other side. One of the common questions is, do you have to bring your hand down? You can, you don't have to. I just think about trying to drive my elbow towards my knee. Again, you can have your other foot down and still come up and like side crunch. I just find the sideline version to be much harder. And good. All right, relax. Now, we're not gonna go too far. We're going straight back to our back with that reverse crunch, but just holding it, okay? So again, the more that you drive elbows to knees, the more that you're gonna feel this one. Really try to stay taut and get that tension between the elbows and the knees. Here we go, 3, 2, and go. Whew, keep that away from the ear. Shouldn't go into your neck. If it does, just get your hands all the way back there, nice and loose. "15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and good. I don't know about you guys, but I felt that one. That one's a doozy. Okay, next, back to that mermaid. Again, I'm just gonna challenge you and try to go a little longer here, okay? So just a little bit longer in terms of how much we're working. Try to control your tempo, driving that elbow towards your knee. Here we go in 3, 2, and go. Again, if these are too hard or if they get too hard, just go top elbow to top knee. You'll feel them. You can even alternate. I'll do that. Okay, going for an additional 5 seconds. 3, 2, and good. All right, switching sides. Again, I'm showing you at this really awkward angle, but I want you to see where my feet are and how that relates to you. Because I think the feet in front, as opposed to the side, really makes a difference in how much you get your obliques. Here we go, 3, 2, and go. Try to breathe out when you come up. Ten seconds. 2, 1, and good job. All right, this next one, I teach this one often in class. Many different versions of this one, all right? This is a super advanced one, but it's only super advanced if you really like lock in mentally that this is all core, okay? This is called a hollow rock, okay? It's borrowed from the gymnastics. In gymnast world, if you've ever seen a gymnast do it, you're like, what? It just looks very, very easy. For me and for you, it's gonna be a little harder just because we don't train like gymnasts. So What you're going to do though, your legs are going to be straight, arms are going to be above your head, and you're going to try to rock back and forth, okay? And you can put your hands behind your head if it goes into your neck. You can shorten your limb length, okay, by bending your knees. Totally up to you. I'll go on a slight angle here so you guys can see. This one for time, warning you, very hard. We're going to start with 20 seconds. The more that you keep the rock, and then the less that you stop, the more that you're going to feel that constant tension. If you go ahead and rest a little bit, you won't feel it as much. Not a problem. I do have another exercise that's kind of a rest from this, so feel free to push yourself. Again, only 2 sets. Here we go. Hollow rock, and go. 10 seconds. And good. All right. Like I said, they look innocent, but if you're doing them in this context of I'm only doing core, this gets pretty hard. Okay, next we're going to do a side plank. The difference of this side plank kind of combines that Jane Fonda / mermaid situation we were talking about earlier. I'm going to challenge you on your bottom leg stability. We're not doing this for long, but your bottom leg stability to not move. Number one thing I see people doing this while doing this is that they move all over on the bottom leg. Not the point. We're going to try to do here, okay, where the top elbow comes to the top knee, pause, and back down. What I want to see in this bottom leg is nothing. I don't want to see any movement, okay? Again, it's only 20 seconds. Really try to brace down, hold, try to brace down hard, and push down through that forearm. Here we go, 20 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Open up slow. Elbow to knee. If you can't get down there, no problem. Just go as far as you can. I should say this, go as far as you can without your lower body moving, or excuse me, your lower half of your body, or I should just say your other half. 3, 2, and good. Switching sides. Just to show you how little I'm moving, anterior and posterior, I'm going to show you from the side, okay? Here we go on the other side. 3, 2, and go. Ideally, I'm not moving much, right? Just the one half of my body bracing down, while the other side is moving a little bit, but bracing and working in coordination, hip flexors, glutes, and obliques. 3, 2, and good. All right. See what I mean about not being competitive motion with the hollow rock? That's what I think is sometimes missing from workouts, is that the workouts can be too competitive with each other, and you can't maintain force, and your form just starts to suck because you're so tired. Fitness is sometimes, its number one enemy is fatigue. So that's what we try to keep in mind when doing workouts. I'll stop talking. Let's hollow rock. 3, 2, and go. Go a little longer this time. 5, 2, 1, and good job. Okay, next. Back to that side plank, different version though. Okay, so with the side plank, we went top knee. This one's a little more challenging because you're going to go, or you're going to try to go, the bottom knee. All right, so what you're going to do is go back to that split stance position. Okay, and this time you're going to try to bring the bottom leg up to the top knee. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, or you could do the other one. 3, 2, and go. If you find yourself slipping, go ahead and readjust. This should be a lot harder on the top leg inside, also known as your groin. Grab the wrong hand here. 5. I keep slipping. 1 more, and good. Switching sides. Here we go. And go. I think it's actually easier if you put the bottom foot in front. So if you're having some difficulty with the feet, just get that bottom foot in front. 5 seconds. I am all out of sorts. 1 more. And good job, good job. Okay, Up next, this next one is, if you have a foam roller, you can put the foam roller, this is a body saw, you can put the foam roller under your feet and then you can rock back and forth. I give this exercise for people that are still learning the body saw and what that motion feels like. In addition, most people don't have a foam roller who are joining this class. So here's the deal though, we're gonna do what's called a rocking plank. So I'm gonna rock forward, out of my plank, and then backwards, okay? So forward and backwards. The difference here, my position doesn't change. That's on purpose. Make sure you're still staying taut. Keep that tension in your core. Here we go. 3, 2, and go. Take your time. Should not be fast. Ten to go. 3, 2, and good job. All right, next. This one, really deceiving. I say that a lot, I guess, but the tempo here really matters. So take your time. In 30 seconds, you should get maybe 2 reps. That's how slow this is, okay? What this is the hand to toe. You're gonna be above your head, starting above your head, going as slow as you can. Probably, I'll count out every like 10 seconds just so you know you're pacing, but you want this to be super slow. I'll stop talking. Here we go. Above your head, 3, 2, and go. Super slow, super slow. Tracing as big of a circle as you can, all the way up. Try to touch that toe. Back up, out, slow, 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 slow. Good, that's 15. One more rep, and then we'll switch sides. Slow, 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 get there. And then slowly open. I told you, this one's, if you really take your time opening, oh, that's hard. Okay, now, if that wasn't hard yet, guess what? Other side. 3, 2, and go. That was too fast. Oh, and I used my legs on that one. Try not to use your legs like I did. And then slow. Retrace as big of a circle. Kind of reach to the ceiling as if you're trying to trace a bigger rainbow. Coming back down. Going back up, that was a perfect 15. Woohoo! And then back. Here we go. Nice and slow. 3, 2, and good. All right, good job. Again, I like that a lot because you can't use momentum. So when you really force your core to do the work, your core is not happy today, but you'll be happy about 3 days from now. Okay, back to the rocking plank. I'm going to give you just a little bit of a different version. Okay, so in the rocking plank specifically, we're on our forearms. With this one, what you're going to do is you're going to actually, I'm going to almost call it like a push-up plank, but then you're going to walk your feet back. Okay, so it becomes like a long lever plank. I'm just going to hold the regular plank, and then every 5 seconds or so, I'm going to move my feet back, and then I'm going to move my feet back further. Okay, here we go, 30 seconds. 3, 2, and go. Hold that push-up plank first. Wiggle back. 5 more seconds here. Wiggle back. Wiggle back. See how it's all of a sudden getting longer? And wiggle back. Last wiggle. Hang in there, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and whoa. Good job, guys. Good job. Probably did better than I did. I mistakenly had a wall in my way, so I'm sure you did better than I did. Okay, back to our hand to toe slow. My only challenge, anytime we're doing one side and then the other, is to try to challenge you to go and switch sides, what side you alternate on. I forgot to mention that for the mermaids and for the side plank and the other side plank. Other than that, I've been teaching correctly today. Great. Here we go. We're going to go slow. You start with the other hand to the toe in 3, 2, and go. Super slow. Make the core do the work. Core do the work. These are hard. And back up. 5, 3, 2, and good. All right. Rest for a few. We're going to switch sides here. Coming up in 3, 2, and go. Try to trace that circle, especially coming down. Up is one thing, you're just trying to get up. But coming back, you want to be as long of a lever as possible. Make a big rainbow. And back up. Hopefully, again, more controlled. Again, back up and over. 4, 3, 2, and good job. All right, guys, good news. You're almost done. We are crushing it today. We have 2 more, and then we have our famous Montreal circuit. I don't know why that seems like that was crooked. All right, so with this one, you're going to need something that you can push against. This is called a wall dead bug. These are another one of those, I keep saying this, but they're deceiving. But it really matters how well you do the activation in terms of pushing your lower back flat to the ground and bracing down through your core. I need to flip my hat around. All right, and then what we're going to do, I'm going to show you on an angle so you can see, but ideally it's a flat object. I'm going to push in, okay, to the wall, and then I'm going to straighten one leg, and then switch. Okay, the pushing in brings our rib cage down and our pelvis, I'm going to say up, but also down, so that they're ideally connected and you get a little bit more push into that core. So here we go. Alternate on each side. Try to get your leg straight. If your hip snaps or pops a little bit, then don't go as low. You don't have to go all the way down to the ground. In 3, 2, and go. Take your time. Don't go out with the other leg until the other leg comes in. So left leg goes out, left leg comes back in, then the right leg goes back out. 15 seconds. Very deceiving. This fixes a lot of low back pain. 3, 2, and good. All right. Now, this is a similar exercise to our hollow rock, okay, and our reverse crunch hold. A little bit more, I don't want to use the word diverse, but a little different, okay? So what you're going to do here is you're going to go, it's called a leg drop. Both hands are going to be behind your head, okay? Upper back, off the ground. Both legs up to the ceiling. Ideally, your feet start right above your hips. From here, you're going to drop. I don't like to go, especially in a fatigue state. I don't like to go too far. I see some people go too far, and then what happens? Their lower back comes off the ground. We're going to try to avoid that and try to keep our lower back flat. Sometimes less motion here is better. Let's try this out. 30 seconds of leg drops. 3, 2, and go. Woo, already burning. Again, straight legs. Feel that in your hamstrings a little bit, in your calves. But lower back flat. Most importantly, keep that lower back flat. 10 to go, 10 to go. 5, 2, 1, and good job. Good job. Woo. All right, I didn't forget about those 2, but I want to make sure we're not running too late on time here. How we doing? We're all right. So let's do this. We're going to go and get our Montreal circuit. This is a little different, but this is one of my favorites. So here we go. I'm going to skip those last 2 of the wall bug and the leg drops. So Montreal is a bunch of exercises in sequence, okay? And you're going to do them and try to really brace down through your core, okay? So take your time on these, but I'm going to go through each one, okay? Only going to do it once. This is our grand finale, just like in fireworks. This is our grand finale. Here we go. This is a reverse crunch with a little bit of a twist, and then we're going to do 10 reps, and then I'll show you the other side. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, and go. So kind of twist, drive your knees to one armpit. Nine, one more, and 10. All right, rest for a second. Bad news, if that burned, we're going to the other side. In 3, 2, and go. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, so that's a reverse crunch with a little bit of a twist. Up next, this is called a crunch punch. We don't have bands, so I'm just going to actually go elbow to knee, okay? So I'm going to bring my right elbow to my left knee for 10, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and go. Take your time, breathe out every rep. Last one, and good. Rest for a second, switching sides. Here we go, other side in 3, 2, and go. Eight, 9, and 10. Excellent. All right. Only 3 more here. Only 3 more. Okay, what you're going to do now, we're going to go a reverse crunch, a little bit more of a lift. I'm going to call this more of a lower ab raise. So both hands on the ground, and then you're going to kind of get your legs up, and you're going to try to lift like so. 10 of these. Try not to kick too much with your feet. One more, and good. Okay, our last one, all right, this is a little bit different, but it's kind of similar to our mermaids from before. What you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of come up and sit up a little bit, okay? Legs are coming a little bit more straight. I'm not on my side as much as the mermaids, okay? This is, again, only 10. Here we go, 3, 2, and go. 8, 9, one more, and good. Good job there. Again, if you notice, this whole circuit, it really escalates. As you go through it, it really escalates. Each exercise builds on the last one, okay? Speaking of the last one, this is it. 3, 2, and go. 8, 9, and 10. All right, you guys crushed it. I'm so thankful you guys joined me today. Tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow is, I think, a body weight challenge. So tune in tomorrow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, thanks so much, guys.